Hello everyone, you are welcome to this class. So in this video we want to look at algebraic expression and specifically want to look at expanding algebraic expressions. So the objectives for this class, we want to look at how to expand algebraic expression of the form a into bracket x plus y, and we also want to look at binomial expressions, that is multiplying two brackets together. So before we go into the details, or before we go into the examples, now you must take note of something when you are multiplying algebraic expressions or when you're expanding algebraic expressions. What is that mean? Is this, take note of this. You must know that plus multiplied by plus will give you what? Plus. And also minus multiplied by minus will give you what? Plus. But minus times plus will give you minus. Also, plus times minus will also give you what? Minus. This is very, very important because we're going to be making use of this. So, if you don't have the knowledge of this will affect your answer while solving algebraic expansion of algebraic expression. I hope this is very clear. Just take note. When you are multiplying a sign by itself, you get a positive answer. Whether plus times plus or minus times minus, it will be what? Positive. But when you are multiplying a sign by an opposite sign, you get a negative, and that is minus times plus will give you minus. So also plus times minus will also give you what? Minus. Now let's now go look at this example. When you ask to expand, sometimes the question will come remove brackets. They are saying the same thing. So just like this one, expand the brackets in the following. That is, you don't want to see brackets there again. So what does that mean? Is that we are going to use the terms we have outside the bracket. That is 1a. So we have minus x plus 2. So we want to expand this one, we want to remove the brackets. So what we are expected to do here is to use whatever you have outside the bracket to multiply all the terms inside the bracket. Now, for the case of this one, we have minus. Minus what? We cannot see anything there. It means it's minus 1. So minus 1 times everything inside the bracket is what we're going to do. So that means minus times x, that gives us a minus x. Minus times plus, that's what I just explained now. Minus times plus will give you what? Minus, then 2. So that is, we have removed the bracket. This will then become what? The answer. I hope this is very clear. Alright? Okay? Then for B, so we have minus 5. Let me write this here because of the light. We have minus x plus 2. That's what is there. So when you open it, you have this. Exactly. So B, we have minus 5 into brackets 2a minus 3b. Now, the difference between this is that here we have just ordinary minus 1, but here we have minus what? 5. So which means we are using this minus 5 to multiply everything inside the bracket. Don't make the mistake of just multiplying this minus 5 by only this. No. You multiply by everything you have inside the bracket. Even if the terms inside the bracket are more than 2, you do this, you multiply by every one of them. I hope that is clear. So in that case, we're going to have minus 5 times 2a. So minus 5 times 2, that will go minus 10. Then a will come with, right? Then minus times minus, that gives plus. 5 times 3, that is 15. Then b beside this, that is the answer. You can see it's very simple. It's very simple. Then let's look at the last one. The last one, which is C here. So we have 3 into bracket 2x plus 3y plus 2z. So the same thing, we use these 3 to multiply all the terms in the bracket. So 3 times 2x will give us 6x. 3 times plus 3y. So 3 plus, because what we have here is plus. If you have a number without any sign, so it means it's plus. So in that case, plus times plus is plus. 3 times 3 is what? 9y. Plus 3 times 2, that is 6, then is z. So this is the answer. I hope this is very clear. Now we now move to number 2. Number 2 says simplify the following. It's quite different from expand. So this one means that you first of all expand before you simplify. Simplification means that you reduce everything, collect the ones that are common, bring them together, add them together, then reduce it to its lowest step. That's simplification. So what we're going to do now for 2a now. So we have minus in bracket 5x plus 3y minus 2 into what? 3x minus 5y. It's like having two of these together. That's what it means. So to do this, we use the minus to open this bracket. That's minus times 5x. This will give us minus 5x, right? Then minus times plus will give us what? Minus 3y. Then what we have here is minus 2 times 3x. That is minus 6 what? X. Minus 2 times minus 5y. Minus times minus is plus. 2 times 5 is what? 10. Then y. So you notice that we have x, we also have y. We have x, we have y. So what are we going to do? We simplify by bringing the like terms. So we say collect like terms. So collect or collect like terms. Collect like what? Terms. So that means you're going to have minus 5x, then minus 6x. You notice that the sign will not change because we are not moving it to the other side of the equation. So it still remains at this side. So that's why the sign will not what? Change. Please take note of this. It's very important. Most usually make mistake of that. So we are not taking it to the other side of the equation. It's still at that side. We are only bringing them together, right? So in that case, minus 5x minus 6x, then minus 3y plus 10y. So this will give us, so minus 5x minus 6x. They are both minus, we add them together, that gives us minus 11x. It's like you are owing 5x and you're also owing 6x. So making how much we owe each other together, that will give what? 11 what? X. Is that clear? And because you are owing it, it's going to carry what? Negative. Then for the second one, minus 3y plus 10y. You are owing 3y and you have 10y with you. So that means you can pay 3 out of 10 you have with you. So which means you still have, so that's going to give us a plus 7y. So this is the answer to this one. I hope it's very clear. Then move to the second part of this, which is this is a bit longer than this. So let me raise this and have it here. So let's have it here. So we have b, 2b. This will give us 5c minus 5 into bracket minus 3a plus b minus 3c, right? So that is 5c minus 5 into minus 3a plus b minus 3c minus 2 into 8a minus 4 what b. We want to simplify this as well. You notice that in this one, the times we have here is more than 2, right? So what we're going to do, we do the same thing. The same thing. So we use the term we have outside the bracket to open it. So we are not going to make use of 5c. So what is closer to the bracket is what? Minus 5. So we're not making use of this. We're making use of this. So this 5c will be written like that. So minus 5 times minus 3a. Minus times minus gives what? Plus. 5 times 3 was what? 15a. Then minus times plus minus times b, 5b. Minus times minus plus. Then 3 times 5 is what? 15 what? C. I hope I'm making sense. Then minus 2 times 8a. That is minus 16 what? A. Minus 2 times minus 4b. Minus times minus is plus. 2 times 4 is 8. Then we put the b there. Can you see? It's very easy. It's just longer than that. It's just the same thing. So what we're going to do is we need to bring everything together. We collect like terms. So we collect like terms. So collecting like terms, so we can decide to make A to come first. That is 15A. Where do we have A again? We have A here, minus 16A. Then this is 5C. This is B. This is B. So this and B are common. We can bring this one is bigger than this. 8B minus 5B. Are you with me? This is 15C. C. We can bring that plus 15C minus 5C. Alright? So here, 15A minus 16A. You have 15, you are owing 16. So if you paste 15 out of 16, you still have one left. This will be minus A, 1A. So 8B minus 3B will give us plus what? 3B. So it's plus because 8 is bigger than 5. Am I with you? Then the same thing we go to C. 15C plus 15C minus 5C. That's 15 minus 5. That gives us plus 10C. So that is the answer. I hope this is very clear. Right? So that is that on the first part of the topic. So we look at the second part where we talk about binomial expression. Whereby we want to multiply brackets, two brackets together. So let's look at that now. Alright. So binomial expression, that is multiplying brackets by another bracket. So a binomial expression contains two terms such as a plus b and x plus y, something like that. Just like you have it in this example here. So we're going to solve this example. These examples I have on the board here looks at most like everything you need to know under this binomial expression. So let's look at the first one. So there are two ways you can solve it in two ways. Now the first one, which we have x minus 3 into x plus 5. So that means that you are going to use the terms in this bracket to multiply the terms in the other bracket. So what do I mean by that? So we pick a term here to multiply everything. That means x multiplied by everything here, which is x plus 5. Then we pick the next term. You know, we have fixed this. It remains minus 3. Minus 3 multiplied by the same thing here. I hope this is very clear. So we are using the terms here to open these brackets here. You see, we've gone back to the first example we did the other time. So that's why we are using x to multiply everything here. We are using minus 3 to multiply everything. So this will then give us x times x, that is x squared. X times 5 plus 5x minus 3 times x minus 3x minus 3 times plus 5. That was minus what? 15. So we can then we will then simplify. So what is common? 5x and 3x are common. So that means 5x minus 3x, this will become x squared plus 2x minus what? 15. So this will become the answer for question number 1. For number 2, I hope this is very clear. For number 2, so what we have here, we have 5 into brackets 2x minus 1 into brackets x plus 3. This 5 is outside this one. So we use this 5 to multiply everything here. So this will give us 10x minus 5. Then x plus 3. So we can then adopt this method to open everything. So which we can have it to be 10x. We use this 10x to multiply everything here into brackets x plus 3. Then we'll pick the next one, minus 5 into bracket what? X plus what? 3. So we can then multiply this out. Am I making sense? So this will be 10x times x. This will be 10x squared. 10x times 3 plus 30x. Am I with you? Then minus 5 times x minus 5x minus 5 times 3 minus what? 15. Hope this is very clear. So next will then be 10x squared, 30x minus 5x, that is plus 25 what? X minus what? 15. Hope this is very clear. So this is the answer to that number 2. For number 3, so this is another case. Minus 2, we now have a curly bracket. Then we have another one bracket 3a minus 2 into bracket minus 3a minus 4, close the bracket, then the curly bracket. What that means is that we first of all open this bracket, the one inside, then whatever we get, we then multiply by what? Minus 2. I hope that is clear. So we multiply this one out the way we did this one. Then after getting to this place, which is the last part here, we then multiply everything by what? By minus 2. So let's look at how it goes. So this would be minus 2, we hope see have it there. So this would be 3a into bracket minus 3a minus 4. We close it. Then minus 2 into bracket minus 3a minus 4. Then have a curly bracket outside. So this will be minus 2 into bracket 3a times minus 3a. That is minus 9a squared. So 3a times minus 4, that's minus 12a. Minus 2 times minus 3a, that's plus 6a. Minus 2 times minus 4, plus 8. Minus times minus is plus, 2 times 4 is 8. So we close the bracket. So we see r minus 2 into bracket minus 9a squared. So minus 12a plus 6a. You are owing 12, you have 6. So which means you are still going to be owing 6. That's minus 6a plus what? Plus 8. So we have reached this state now, so that we cannot continue to solve this. So we just use minus 2 to multiply everything. So this will then give us minus 2 times minus 9a squared. This will become what? Minus times minus is plus. That becomes 18a squared plus 2 times 6, that is 12. Your minus times minus is plus 12a, then minus what? 16. This gives us our final answer. I hope this is very clear. Alright, so let's look at number 4 here. For number 4, for question number 4, so we have 5t minus 4, everything squared. You have to expand this one. I will simplify it. So what this means is that this is multiplied by itself. That is 5t minus 4 multiplied by what? 5t minus 4. So it's just like when you have a squared, which means what? A times what? A. I hope I'm making sense. So that means we're going to have 5t into bracket what? 5t minus 4 minus 4 into what? 5t minus 4. Right? So the next is now open. 5 times 5 is 25. T times t is t squared. 5 times minus 4 minus 20t minus what? 20t. Then plus what? 16. So this will give us 25t squared minus 40t, because you are owing minus, you are owing. So minus 40t plus what? 16. So that is the final answer. Then for the last part here, this involves fraction. So the same way, so we have x over 2 minus y into bracket what? X over 2 plus y. So this is difference of 2 squares. So we're still going to look at that later on. So we are going to use x plus 2 into bracket x plus 2 plus y minus y into what? X over 2 plus y, sorry. So we then open this. So I can erase this part here. I can erase this part. So I'm done with this. So we use this to multiply this out. So x times x will give us x squared over 4, right? This multiplied by this will be what? Plus xy over what? Over 2. Then minus xy over what? 2. Then this times this, that will be minus what? Y squared. So this xy over 2 minus xy over 2 will cancel. So therefore x squared over 4 minus what? Y squared will become the answer. So difference of 2 squared, we just square this minus square of this one gives us the answer. But we're still going to look at that in details. So that's not for the purpose of this class. We are still going to look at difference of 2 squared in subsequent videos. This is the end of this video. That's the end of it. Binomial expression. So if you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe and make sure you turn on your notification bell. So anytime I release video like this, you'll be able to get the notification of it and benefit from it. And if you can also share the video with your family and friends, Then if you find this video useful and helpful, don't forget to what? To give us a big thumb up and put in the comment section what you have found useful in this video, and make sure you spread this video with your family and friends. So bye for now. We'll meet in the next video. Thank you.